What's up YouTube, Dale here from Zephyr, and today I'm bringing you commentary from live duel at locals. On the left we have Synchrons, and on the right we have Exosisters. So starting off strongly with D-Shifter on the Exosister side and right of Armoricia on the Synchro side. So a bit of a balance there. It's going to be very interesting to see how the Synchrons play through D-Shifter, as we all know that can be massively damaging. So we're going to be going through the adventure package in a sense. This is going to allow it to search or basically place the Fateful Adventure face up on the field and continue to make plays from there. So we're starting off by normal summoning Stardust Synchron. This will trigger off the Fateful Adventure to get hold of the Draco back. Now, in times, obviously, you just want to use the token of Synchro fodder. You don't mind about that being banished. The Stardust as a summon isn't that bad. It's interesting that the Stardust effect hasn't been used. Maybe that's trying to be saved for later points. Just to see if they wanted to add a Stardust spell or trap. It looks like we're going to use the Fateful Adventure to add the Griffin Rider, I would assume. And at the very least, you can add a negate to the board. Whether that be enough to deal with Exosisters, which will have 5 cards to try and get into like one of their XYZs at the very least, or obviously Martha being the main one, it remains to be seen, basically. So I thought this would be a bit of a different duel to record rather than Voiceless, Snake Eye kind of matchups. And this is a very interesting one. So this was round 2 of locals. Both of these players won their first round, so I thought it'd be a good one to kind of showcase and see where we go from here. So it looks like the discard is Trail. Oof, opened up Trail. And chooses not to summon the Griffin Rider during their turn, assuming to summon it during their opponent's turn, because as long as they control that token, they're in a good stead. Now, it'll be interesting to see what Exosister have opened up here. You're looking for, obviously, ideally, Martha. I'm surprised the Griffin Rider's not on the board, because if there is Martha in the hand, oh my god, it went straight to battle phase for an evenly matched. Oh my days. Could you have opened up any more? If there's a Martha in that hand and there's no response from that, that is cracked. Oh my days, going for Pot Prosperity. Going for 6. Has to be for 6. Is there a Martha or a Pax in those top 6 cards? I actually do rate Exosisters. I think they're a really good deck. Evenly. Oh my god, evenly, Martha, Prosperity, Imperm, and Elise. So definitely going for the Martha. No brainer. Now I suppose the question is if there's an Ash in there. No. Okay, so on resolution, definitely going to add the Griffin Rider. That makes sense because you don't want... as soon as they attempt to activate Martha... Ooh, Ash instead. Wow. Followed up with a lot of crap back. Normal summon that. Additional normal of Sakitama. I mean, one of these... Do you wait till he goes to the XYZ and then hit that with the Griffin Rider? Oh, yeah, there you go. Griffin Rider's going to hit the Sakitama. That gets banished. Set 1. And ultimately pass. Okay, so there's one more card left in Synchron hand. 1 set and 1 in hand of Exosister. Draco back. Oh, yeah, we should have known that. Draco back, bounce the back row just to be safe. Sure. Put token into attack, kill Martha. Okay. Maybe that top deck wasn't anything too great. No, it doesn't look like it was a starter or anything. Uh-oh. Back and forth bricking. Oh, no. Overtake? Yeah, that's pretty cool. What are we going to reveal? I mean, I suppose you go reveal Jet. Yeah. So revealing the Jet, summon out Jet. Synchro into a Synchro level 5 and just go ham. Yeah, we're definitely going to be looking... I think this can now lead to an OTK. Or it should be able to... Like, literally just go into Speeder, and as long as Speeder doesn't get stopped... But, again, if your opponent has passed after a turn like that, you can assume that there's a hand trap in there, at the very least. So, interesting where we're going to go. So, we are going to synchro for 5. We are going to go for Speeder. There's a no-brainer on that one. Oh, my God, Speeder's going to resolve! Bar getting hit with a Nibiru at this exact point now. So, it looks like we've gone for Stardust, Jet... Oh, it is a Nibiru. Oh, no. I mean, the Stardust can still resolve, so it's going to get... Oh, but there's no more... Well, unless they play... Maybe they play 3 of the Stardust. But you still got the Stardust in the graveyard that can tribute that off. Trail is unfortunately banished as the discard fodder from turn 1. I mean, there's no surprise that there was a Nibiru in that hand. Like, Well, there's a surprise it was specifically Nibiru. But as soon as that speeder comes out, you can instantly tick off there's no Imperm, there's no Ash, there's no Veiler. Otherwise, that would have been stopped instantly. And then Nibiru comes down. It's definitely worth Nibiru at that point because I feel the next summon could have very easily been a Crystal Wing. That being said, the Nibiru token is pretty decent in stats because it used so many monsters. Is there any more follow-up? So, ditching Trail, bring back Jet. Synchron into a... Is Nibiru? I can't remember. Going into a 12. Lol. Going into Ultimire. Well, not Ultimire, but, you know. Modernized Crimson Dragon. Wow, okay. Oh, yo, playing the Crimson spell. What one is that? Oh, okay. I'm going to have to Google this because I don't know what one that is. Mill 1 for Rev Synchron. That's kind of cool. Crimson spells. It looked like it was... While they're just tinkering this one over. I'll probably know when it gets activated. Trying to revive myself on Crimson Dragon. If this card is special, you can add a spell track that mentions Crimson Dragon. Don't even know how you really Google this. It doesn't seem like much has come from it. Mention Crimson Dragon. Have we just have to pass there? Oh no. Oh, there it is. It's called... Oh, it's Synchro Rumble. Is it? Is that a legal target? Target 1 tuner or level 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro monster in graveyard. For the rest of the turn, after this card results, you can't switch on from the extra deck. Synchros. If a level 7, 8 or Dragon Synchro monster or Crimson Dragon you control would destroy a battle card event and banish this card in graveyard instead. Yo, that's sick. Didn't even realise that. Didn't realise that it mentioned Crimson Dragon on it. Oh, top decking that right. I mean, Draco back's good and gone. So Stardust is going to tribute off the Crimson Dragon. This is actually really good back and forth. It's a shame that we got a... Like, if the Exosister player had opened up a Martha, I think it would have been an OTK. That's cool. Assault Synchron, bring back the Crimson Dragon. Which means you can go into a Synchro 8 and then Crimson Dragon can, you know, tag out and swap around if we need to. Really kind of cool this already. I quite like it. Nice little bit of back and forth. No one turn done. Going into, yeah, Stardust, standard. XL Stardust Dragon. Bring back Jet. Banish to adapt the level. Yeah, nice. Or into Attendance Baron. Yeah, okay, makes sense. And then using Crimson Dragon to go into Disbatter. Yeah, cool. Baron pop Nibiru, I suppose. Or maybe the back row. To kind of force it out, but... Yeah, going for the back row. Back row was... Oh, Returnia. Oof. No good if you don't got an Exosister, I'm afraid. So, Disbatter's enough to deal with Nibiru, which is fine. Disbatter's bringing back Trail. Yeah, that's cool. Get that back into rotation. Like that. Rate that. Very cool. Is there a level 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro in the graveyard that the Crimson card can use? Oh, bring back Jet Synchron. Or is it just if you control a level 8? I literally just read it. Target 1 tuner. Oh, okay. That's cool. So just target any tuner. Bring it back. Go into Jet Synchron for a 5. Lol. That because Trail was used for a junk or a Synchron, it gets a token. Yo, that was a really good deal. Yeah, that was good. Play through Shifter and the Bureau as well. Okay, going into game 2. I'm assuming Exosisters is going first. You Saki Sod. Opened up Shifter in both games. Aritama to search out Sakitama. I mean, I like the idea of Shifter being a counter to stuff like Droll. I think that's really funny. And DD Crow. I don't so much like it as just how much of a floodgate it is. But so Aritama into Sakitama, overlaying both of those. And Exosisters are generic. Going to be searching out for the monster. Martha, yeah. Reveal Martha, chuck it off the table. Special summon down Martha. Martha goes into Elise. Overlay both of these. Go into Magnifica. Well, not Magnifica, sorry. Mikilis searches out the Returnier, which is double pop. Really kind of cool. Or double banish, technically, by the time you're going to use it. And I'm assuming these two will be going into a Magnifica. This is what I like Exosisters. They're very simple. A very simple combo deck focused around XYZs that can utilize cards like D-Shifter. So Magnifica, setting the Returnier assumption, and they actually have a lot of space to play loads of hand traps. So draw for turn. I mean, Magnifica's got a quick effect banish off of it. Ooh, Fenrir, that's a good way to start. Using Magnifica to banish the Fenrir. Okay. Hoping that there isn't a second Fenrir in the hand, I suppose. So banishing the Fenrir. Still has a tag out banish. Rev Synchron being ditched for the Witch. Ooh, okay. Very quick on that one. Using Magnifica to turn into Mikilis on the effect of setting the Wanted. That's going to get banished with Magnifica. Mikilis, sorry, too many M's. And we still have Returnier in play. Like, that is how insane this is at this exact moment in time. There's still Returnier and then one unknown set. So as long as there's a material on Mikilis can then use the effect to detach to search out packs. Packs can then get you a Martha, and then you can pretty much just go combo again. So all I need to worry about is the back row and not running into a Nibiru will be a good idea. So activating Packs. Packs is now going to allow them to pay a little bit of life points, but it's worth the risk to get your hold of a Martha. Reveal the Martha, because you only control Exosisters. Dude, stop chucking Martha off the table! I know she's that good, but at least... Oh yeah, we knew what these wanted. Add Witch. I don't know if this saves them, really. Overlay both of these. Go into a Jabrain. Jabrain's going to give the XYZs a buff. And then all he needs to do is get another XYZ on the board. So starting with Sophia. Oh my god, and a Sakitama. Overlay both of those. Are going to go into the second XYZ that you need. Then you go into Magnifica. Then you buff Magnifica and it's got the ability... Oh, not even going for Magnifica. I think that's the one that stops the graveyard. Jabrain buffing all that XYZs? Is that what's just happened? Magnifica obviously gets to attack twice anyway. Yeah, then there's Jabrain Declaration, and that's the OTK. Going swiftly into game 3. Let's see if there's a shifter on this one. Starting off with Fateful Adventure. I'm assuming no shifter, otherwise that would have been dropped quicker than a hot potato. So, Fateful, add Priestess, ditch to get the right, activate, spawn the token. Hard opened up the Griffin Rider and a Jet. I mean, if you get the Jet, you've got a nice combo already. So going into an 8, I'm going to assume the Axel Synchro. Yeah, Axel Synchro, attempt to bring back Jet. That's kind of cool because then you can go, you get into Junk Synchron. Not Junk Synchron, sorry, Speeder. On the summon, you also get to search out the Draco back. Yo, what is that? That don't look like no Draco back. Tribute off going to Stardust, Synchro into a 5, going into, which is good because then it means it is protected as well because of Axel Stardust. This is obviously going to resolve, going to get up to 4 or as many as possible technically. So 1, 2. Oh, okay. And then you save the Draco back for that point to protect it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Stardust is going to search out Trail. Trail would then Foolish Berry, I'm assuming. Actually, doesn't need Foolish Berry. You can just summon it when you get a bit of space. Curious as if there's actually a Crystal Wing in there. Maybe there isn't. I mean, Nibiru would leave 2 monsters on the board. Going for a Crystal? Yeah, Crystal. It makes sense. I'd be surprised if there wasn't a Crystal in there. So we've got a 10 with Stardust. So we're going to activate this to get the level 4 non-tuner from the deck, which is really good. This will also allow you to spawn a token. So I love this play because it just gives you the non-tuner that you need once you've just summoned 4 tuners to the board. And then it also gives you the ability to spawn a token and everything else that you might need. Are they going to go... It looks like they're going for a draw. We're going for TG Librarian. Oh, no, okay. We're going to go into Axel Synchron to adapt its level. Spawning a token, which will be a level 1, I believe. Comes off of the back of Trail. Spawns a token. Ditch it to adapt the level to a 4. That's going to be a Synchro 10. Synchro 10 Baron. Yeah, cool. And then Synchro into a 12 for Crimson. Crimson's going to target the Baron to get a Disbat to the board. I like this. I really do rate searching out a spell. That's really kind of cool. Fair play. Didn't even think about that. Gives you a nice little searchable monster reborn. Crimson target the Baron, puts itself back, summons out the Disbatter. So we're basically ending the board at this moment in time with a monster reborn set up for crackback if needed, a Crystal Wing, Disbatter, Baron, and we're tributing it off. No Axo in the graveyard to bring back the Disbatter. Was that a misplay? I think that might have been. I mean, you still get the trail back. Synchro into an 8. Both of those get banished. Go into a Mega, rip one from hand, put one back. I personally would. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a misstep. Maybe you wanted to get the Axo off. Oh, going to use the Omega early. Interesting. Hit a Sophia. Okay. Activating the Monster Reborn. Are you going to bring back a Tuna or a Dragon? It's a level 7 or 8 Dragon, right? Oh, bring back Stardust. Yo, and then Assault is a... that might have been the misplays. You might wanted to have done that earlier. If there's another level 10 Synchro. Adapt it. Make it into... What, a 9 for 11? Or drop it to... Oh, going into Crocosaur. Nice. Draw 1. Oh, he top decked the Wanted off of that draw. That's savage. Which I assume you'd want to send the Fateful Adventure. There's no real need to keep that in play unless you've got another card in the hand you want to get rid of. Set 1. Passing. Yeah, I think there was a misstep on that one. I think you probably wanted to get the Axel into the graveyard first. Imperm targeting the Baron or the Crystal Wing. I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference. There's still forms of interruption. So, still got Crocosaur. There's a lot to deal with. Oh, evenly matched. Oh my god, Imperm the Baron and then evenly matched. You absolute savage. Oh. I'm speechless. That's insane. I mean, I'd get rid of the Baron, I'd get rid of the Fateful Adventure, I'd get rid of the set card, and then it's just whether you keep the Crystal Wing or the Crocosaur. How many cards has he got in his hand? 4. So Crocosaur is like 3k. Is Crystal Wing harder to deal with than Crocosaur? Well, it's an XYZ deck as well, actually. Yeah, I'd probably keep the Crystal Wing. Oh, it's only 1 negate though. Even then, I feel the pain. I feel the pain on this one. It's such a tricky decision to make. Goes with Crocosaur. Yeah, fair. I think Crystal might be a little bit harder to deal with. Martha, yeah, Crystal. Oh my god, he opened up evenly Imperm and Martha. Packs, okay. Oh, how big is this? Oh my god, how big is this Omega Rip now going to be? That Omega Rip can now be absolutely massive. Oh my days. So if he'd still had that Sophia in the hand, he wouldn't have needed to search out Sophia. He could search out anything that would have been a free extender, like Elise. Oh my days. That is mighty hard. Well, I suppose what else you hit could probably get. Oh my god, he had the other one as well to draw a card. McKillis banished the Crystal Wing. Nice. Assault, bring it back. Oh, because he got banished. Oh, law. I don't know if Crystal Wing's a hard once per turn. Is Crystal Wing hard? No, it's not. Evidently a soft once per turn. Interesting. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Yo. It's definitely not how you spell it. But Crystal Wing, then Omega comes back. Currently 6,000 on board, and then Witch pretty much finishes the game off. Lol, Crystal Wing is a soft once per turn. That's insane. That Axel play to bring back the Crystal Wing, very, very smart. So in hindsight, it probably would have been better to leave the Crystal on the board. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Something a little bit different. I hope you enjoyed it. Please smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. But for now, as absolutely always, stay safe, and of course, happy dueling.